So I was going to say that the future isn't mine. And so if you, who cares? So frightened. It's, she was the cousin of a friend of mine, and it's, if you do that with a, let me see if you can. Okay.
Almost everybody I know uses improvisation in their dance. I mean, I don't know anyone, flamenco, tap dancers. I think everyone uses it, but I am interested in how you perform improvisation. So when I walk into a space, I am looking at the architecture. I'm looking at the size of the space, how I fit, how the body, people fit into the space, and what it feels like, what it sounds like. You can't repeat something the same, ever. I really am interested in form and structure. And then placing the improvisation within that and going inside and outside of those lines. To feel that tension, it works best for me to stay very tightly with that very specific score and then see what happens. And then I change it. 15 years ago, I looked around as a dance maker in town and saw that there were not many places to perform, to try new things out, to do work in progress and to discuss your work.
We want some kind of cue that it's done. Like this, but then I want to fade into full and it's going to stay on full.
It's where we get this. So
9 by 22 is the size of the theater at Bryant Lake Bowl.
Yes. So
each month I bring in 3 choreographers, all different styles. We do tech. Each dance artist gets a half an hour to do all their lighting, everything, how they want the curtain, how they want the windows. And then the audience comes in and they show 10 minutes of work and then we talk about it.
good evening, everyone. Welcome to 9 by 22 Dance Lab. Thank you. Hello.
I think we'll just get going. Welcome.
Amal Rogers.
And the feedback's interesting because it's in public. You're not in an academic setting. So people will ask, why did you put that costume on? And why are you using that music? And I think it really does help people.
I was really taken by that and scared and yet taken. And then
it's 15 years and I'm terribly surprised that it's still going. And it's still needed, I think. Thank you for being here. Yeah. I like working with tiny little spaces like the Bryant Lake Bowl because I can sense the space, I can feel it. When I first walked into Bethel specifically, it is so large. The gym is so large that I looked at it and it was like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? I'm like an ant in there. Alyssa Bagas is a visual artist, and she just does this beautiful, detailed work with maps and talking about navigation. Navigation is something I'm interested in as a choreographer. And we had decided that we wanted to work together. She was doing a show at Bethel, a visual art show. And she said, you know, I have at Hot Air Balloon, and they have a large gym. I think we should do a piece there. I was scared of working with large spaces. Then I realized if I worked with what was there, and we really wanted it to be about navigation, that it would make sense. Then I knew what to do. We started with 4 dancers in the gallery, and they started talking to someone next to them, and then they gradually went into moving and talking about it in kind of an abstract way until Alyssa led everyone, the audience, the dancers, through the campus, coming to the very large gym. The idea of trying to figure out how to navigate without looking at our GPSs, without, like, how do we navigate in the world? Like, how do you know how to get from one place to the other? And then bringing the lights down so people can try to figure out how to navigate through this darkness and to be in an atmosphere that they had never been before and they didn't know really what was going on.
Did you take the east? Did you take Snelling? Did you take the other? Did you take the east? Did you take the east? Which way did you go?
In my dances, it's about experiencing the world we're in. I think it's really important that we look at dance, that we do dance, because we all have bodies. It's a way we can really experience the world.